After the Buffalo Bills and Dallas Cowboys finished playing the opening act, the main event kicks off with my glorious king showing up on the Jumbotron, spinning upwards and then popping out on top of the damn thing. Then he shows up on the other Jumbotron and pops up out of that one. Then he pops out on the stage in the middle of the stadium. Well, now how'd he get there? I thought he was up on them Jumbotrons. Either this man is out here doing shadow clone jutsu, or they were just body doubles. Michael Jackson using body doubles. Next you're gonna try to tell me that wasn't actually him flying off stage on a jetpack on the Dangerous Tour. You're telling me MJ didn't snatch that thing out of Area 69 himself? Oh ye of little faith. Then, for a total of 72 seconds, around $2 million worth of Super Bowl airtime, he just stands there.
Menacingly!
Completely still as a statue, not moving a muscle. He had those halftime show producers tweaking in that control booth. Their butt cracks must have been itching the way he was holding them in suspense, waiting for him to take the sunglasses off, which was the cue for the music to start. And if anyone wants to try to compare any other artist to Michael Jackson, be it Taylor Swift or Drake, just ask yourself if they would pass the Super Bowl 27 test. Could they pull this off? Is their aura alone such that they could stand still and command the attention of an entire stadium? If so, how long could they keep it up before the audience gets sick of their shit? Then he turns his head, hitting everyone in that general direction with a gust of that sweet aura. Then he holds it for another 17 seconds. Those producers were just about ready to pass out when Michael finally reaches for them glasses. Then my glorious king starts the show by performing a bit of the song Jam, which is an understandable choice for the occasion considering it's related to sports. I mean, the sport it's related to is basketball, and the Super Bowl is football, if I'm not mistaken. Still, it's the one sports-related song of his, so it'll have to do. Then he leads us into Billie Jean. Gotta play one of the biggest hits for the normies. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Oh, Billie Jean, Beat It, or Thriller? Okay, casual. He kills it though, for real. This is Michael Jackson doing the most Michael Jacksoning, putting his full mastery of his body on display. And of course he does the moonwalk. Gotta give the people a moonwalk. Then we move into Black or White. The perfect choice to get everyone hyped. You know them new age girlies have been talking about how Michael's music's got those high vibrations? He's hooked up to that divine frequency that'll get your chakras all lined up with the planets and the moon and the earth and all that good shit. And this song is proof of that if ever there were any. I figured that out back in elementary school. Figured out that if you start your day listening to either Black or White or The Girl Is Mine, you'll walk out the door with a pep in your step. Your aura will never be pinker. Michael closes the Black or White number by hitting the pose that would later be used for People Magazine's special issue following his death. Oof. Pour one out for Farrah Fawcett. Couldn't have picked a worse day to die if you wanted some spotlight. This next part is when everyone in attendance, yes, even Don Chrisman, Gregory Eaton, and Tom Henschel, all forgot that today was supposed to be about football. I'll bet you after the halftime show, everyone started filing out into the parking lot because the concert was over. Some of them probably even got into their cars before they realized, oh shit, there's a whole second half of the Super Bowl to go. A children's choir starts singing We Are the World as the crowd holds up these cards that form pictures of children's drawings. How did they know to do this, by the way? Did they hand them out during the first 3 numbers, or were they under the seats the whole time? How was all this coordinated in advance? Anyway, when I said the Billie Jean number was Michael Jackson doing the most Michael Jacksoning, I meant that in the sense of Michael Jackson as a performer. This is Michael Jackson doing the most Michael Jacksoning in the sense of Michael Jackson as a person. He proceeds to sing Heal the World, not just by himself, but surrounded by a multicultural chorus of children, and it is just the most perfectly wholesome representation of what Michael Jackson was all about. And it is just such a sickening shame that Michael Jackson's reputation, particularly his reputation in regard to his relation to children, has been so thoroughly defiled by a highly effective slander campaign orchestrated by those who actually are the types of monsters he was accused of being. Michael Jackson's love for children was the purest, most wholesome kind. He was like Gamera, the friend to all children.
Gamera is the friend of all children. Is he really?
I can't imagine what it must have felt like for him to get accused of that shit. It's like that scene from the remake of Miracle on 34th Street when that guy accused Santa Claus of that shit.
Is there a darker side to this? Tell me something, you sorry old cripple, you. You got a thing for the little ones, huh? Huh? Because they ain't much good for nothing else, are they? Huh?
Anyway, the truth is out now, Michael. The people know the truth now, and the people still love you. The king of pop reigns eternal. But you still shouldn't support Sony Music because they own all the rights to his catalog and were most likely responsible for his death.